SmashJT, this
What's
week's
up?
current target of Alyssa Mercante and Kotaku. What is going on, dude?
You tell the story, Smash.
Yeah.
You tell the story.
Oh, Savvy. What's up, Savvy?
Hello.
Wow, this is a major crossover event. Wow.
Renegade Online. SmashJT, this
What's
week's
up?
current target of Alyssa Mercante and Kotaku. What is going on, dude?
You tell the story, Smash.
Yeah.
You tell the story.
First off, I want to be like, I'm not worthy for Ron Coleman here, so I'm not worthy.
You're worthy.
You're
totally
right. We'll
worthy.
swap
Yeah,
you.
you're
There
fine.
you go.
Yeah.
You're on bottom again. Don't worry about it.
There
we go. The man, the myth, the legend. I rushed home from Palm Springs to be able to get on this.
I didn't tell you to drive home. You could
No,
have
no,
come
no,
remote. I
it's
said,
fine.
get on
Don't
the iPhone, man.
No. I stopped at the winery. I had time with the family. We had a bottle of wine. It's good. We're good.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I
Don't
didn't-
get me
I
in
didn't-
trouble with the wife. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Stop it. Stop. Wait. Jake,
Mhm.
wait. Something's wrong. I was told that you were an incel.
Yes.
You're telling me you have a wife that you've had sex with,
Well,
and
I actually
You
read
muted.
in the letter from that I
Smash
was
you
responding
muted.
to that Smash is a family man,
I'm confused.
which was not well taken.
I'm very confused right now.
I think incel is the new Rossist. That's just my take.
It could be. So tell us what happened. Like, walk us through. You've been doing your stuff on YouTube. You've been talking about this as so many other channels have, and poof, this letter shows up.
So
walk
I
us
am
through
an
what
incel,
happened here.
But here's the thing, real quick, before I walk you through it. I am an incel. The definition of these word wizards on the left love to change definitions of words all the time. So the definition of incel has changed to family man. So that is what an incel is these days.
So what happened with this? How did this all go down?
Where do I start? I mean, dude, this is a hell of a story. Where I don't know what Ron even knows, because Ron, I don't know how much research you've done and deep dive you've done. Where do I even start with this?
From the beginning, take it. This is up to you. And I knew this would get his attention. Somebody that was, I knew he was going to be desperate to hear this story, and I'm so glad he's here because I've got to get his color commentary as we go through. Our good buddy Endymion joining us right now.
Endymion, what's up, dude?
Oh, not much. Just editing. You know how it is. Constantly editing.
You're going to get the next letter, Endymion, from Alyssa Mercante. So Endymion, Ron, Endymion, just pay him the retainer now so we can move on and get it done with. So
Smash was asking, where does he begin? Smash, start with when you told Mercante that you were not interested. That's the point it all went down.
Oh snap! Like way back when I first started a petition back like 6 months ago, I think. That was a petition. I saw Grums do a petition about Stellar Blade and wanting to get the costumes back in the game. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Like, everyone's pissed off at Kotaku and their yellow journalism. I'm like, I should start a petition to stop Kotaku because I want journalism to return to its roots of quality, truth-telling journalism instead of
Gamer. This is gamer journalism.
Yes.
This is game, folks. Because remember, for gamers, that's the world. So he says journalism, what you and I would call gamer journalism, is what Smash calls journalism.
Yes.
But if you go past the newsstand, if there's such a thing anymore, you're not going to see Kotaku there, right? You're talking about the online, right? The online stuff. This is a world unto itself, and this is how Smash makes a living, and a lot of other people, and some of them quite a very good living.
Yep.
I'm just here to
no,
translate a little bit.
No, I think that's actually a really good interjection there, because I think that's exactly what Kotaku's concerned about. Is they see the livings people are making, and they're like, "Hold up, I'm living in downtown New York. They're paying me 30 to 40 grand a year to get by here, in the most expensive place in the U.S. outside of downtown LA, probably.
Right,
to
right.
live.
And they've got their Ivy League degree, and
Yeah.
there are other
that
people
too.
doing
Well,
this from their basement or garage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's a lot of jealousy inherently with the entire situation. So when I started that End Kotaku petition, I didn't even know who Alyssa Mercante was personally. I just knew that Kotaku in general was in my opinion, a yellow journalism outlet that did not care about the truth. They cared about pushing a narrative and an agenda. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. There's a lot of people talking about it. I make videos about how much Kotaku sucks all the time. So why not start a petition? I felt like it was an innocent enough, like, I'm a small channel, I'm a nobody in the grand scheme of things type thing. I'm just gonna do this. And it overnight like blew up. People like really took to it. And it got Alyssa's attention to the point
There's a hunger in the land.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing as Valiant and his crew do, and obviously all the guys playing, the anti-woke video and content game, which is a completely legitimate one because it's speaking to what a lot of people, including people who are tuned into this program, want to hear.
Yep.
They want to be validated in their belief that a medium, a pastime, a hobby that they used to enjoy has gotten away from them. And in fact, that significant people in that, people who are influential in that field, content creators and specialist journalists, are contemptuous of them. Not only that they can't even enjoy the content anymore, but that these influential institutions and people hate their guts. That's what this is all about. I don't want to sound like neurotic here.
They'll hate my guts even more because I exposed all the Ubisoft stuff. So
I saw that you had an amazing video today, and Demian, I watched it about. I mean, there's even more stuff spilling out now from inside Ubisoft, and we could talk about that in a little bit. But
Who let this Craig guy in? What is this?
I don't know. Wait, you know what else? We have another legal mind here. That probably, I don't know if you saw the reading the not Morgan Freeman reading, but this guy, he's got a big show tonight. Good Logic's here. Congratulations on 100K, man. No, and Craig, thanks for being here from Side Scrollers. I'm glad you guys are here because I want to get everybody's feedback. But Jeff, go back into the story here now that we're all here.
Well, real quick, I was on Side Scrollers, and what's up, Craig? I was on.
Hey, Smash.
How you doing, man?
Hey.
So I was on Side Scrollers. What was it? Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, Thursday or Friday. Yeah.
When I told the story, all the days of blurring together. That basically, and that was a great conversation we had. I feel like I did a good job breaking it down. I'm doing it again, and I'm like all over the place with it because I'm like, there's so much information of everything that's happened. Okay, and when I did that petition online, it blew up like overnight, and I had a ton of people because my tweets used to get like 1 like or 2 likes back then, and then I did that petition, and I got like 150 likes on it, and people sharing it, retweeting it, and commenting and saying things about it. And one of the people that said something was someone I never heard of before, but it was like they had like a screenshot of like, oh, check out my video. Alyssa Mercante sucks. Virtual execution. And Kotaku. And I was like, okay, yeah, like I was retweeting a whole bunch of people, and I just retweeted that one because I was like, let's get the word out, like get everyone to keep retweeting. Oh, Savvy, what's up, Savvy?
Wow, this is a major crossover event. Wow.
So I was just retweeting, and I thought nothing, like legitimately thought nothing of it at the time when I retweeted it. And apparently Alyssa like had an incident with this person or just really didn't like this guy. And was like, oh, this guy's been threatening to kill me in virtual reality for months. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, whatever, okay. And she took like serious issue with that. And I'm like, okay, I will undo that retweet. Like, I didn't think anything of it. And I was like, okay, like I figured that was the end of it. Like she took issue with it. I was like, okay, I'll take it down. Sorry about that. Like, I don't know who she is, but she took issue with it. I'd want to extend the same courtesy to someone if they did something that really frustrated me. If I reached out to them, she could have been more courteous, of course, but this is Alyssa, we know now. That if I was like, hey, that frustrates me, could you please not do that. If they would unretweet it, it would mean a lot to me. So I was like, okay, I'll extend that same courtesy to her. For whatever reason, that wasn't enough. Then she wanted to get more out of me and then started DMing me like really like awful things about how horrible of a human being I am. And I genuinely did not know who she was at this time. And
can I ask just to clarify here? So she initiated like the private communications. You were doing your thing, and then all this, you just started getting DMs from her out of the blue.
yes.
Okay.
Then why won't she like? Man, that drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. I invited her on our show 6 months ago, and she started DMing you out of nowhere. Smash is crazy.
Right.
I'm really upset.
Right. Exactly. So no.
Now you found your broker, though, Craig.
I
This is
know.
your liaison now.
Make that happen. It's ridiculous.
No, but when she started DMing me, I did not respond to her because I'm like, this is unhinged. The things she was saying to me, which I've shared to everyone publicly, I'm like, these are some unhinged DMs. I'm not even touching this because no good can come from even trying. So I was just like, you know what? I undid the retweet and she's being completely maniacal. So I'll just unhinge, stop contact with her right now because she's bad news. And then the next step was she found my wife's information and searched her out on Facebook and started DMing her.
What?
And wrote a awful like 2-page essay about how awful her husband is and why like she needs to reconsider her marriage with me. It was very weird. And I'm like, and I had no idea. Like I'm at home, you know, I'm just
My wife gets 3 of those a day.
right. But here's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm
but
at
the
home.
people sending them are right.
No, but here's the thing. So I'm at home, like just typing away, like getting my video ready, whatever. And I get this notification on Twitter and I load it up and it's Alyssa Mercante. She's like, I just DM'd your wife and told her how awful of a husband to her kids or you are. And I'm like, what? That's weird. And I just went back to
This is a perfectly rational, sane
totally.
individual. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
okay.
when that came through, I was like, it was one of those double takes mentally where I read it and I was like, what? And then I was like, no, I got up. My wife was at home that day. And so I walked over to the bedroom and she's laying in bed on her phone. I was like, hey, babe, did you happen to get a text message from anyone?
It's the most
She's like, "Yeah,
bizarre
some-"
conversation we could ever have with our wives as YouTubers ever, but it's
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm
I
sorry.
got-
We're incels. We have no wives. I keep
Right.
forgetting.
She's like, yeah, I got this really weird message from someone on Facebook that was just really mad at you. And I'm like, do you mind if I take a look at that? She's like, sure, have at it. Like she didn't care. And I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, this is unreal. Like this is a situation where any job I've ever worked at, if I ever did something like that, I'd be fired on the spot. Like that is insane unhinged. You don't ever cross that line and go there with someone. So I reached out to Kotaku and messaged them. I was like, hey, just so you know, one of your journalists just contacted my wife trying to get me divorced because she got mad that I retweeted someone that I unretweeted when she told me not to tweet that. Like this is like literally when I say it out loud and verbalize it, I'm like, there has to be more to it than this. I'm like, no, that's really it. She's mad that I started a petition, I guess. That's the other thing. But is that really justification for the fallout from it?
Share the link with us in DM. I'll retweet it.
And here's Alyssa Mercante. You know, just to make sure everybody remembers who she is. She's this wonderful individual. All men are enemies, tattooed on her right or left cheek. So you know, we're dealing with. We're dealing with the creme de la creme here of intellectual prowess. Not to mention, well, I mean, we could talk about. I know, Ron. I don't want to put you on the spot. I know that there is certain
chances that Mercante is watching now.
Yeah, well, there's certain legal decorum.
Hey.
I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I don't want to put other members of the court on the spot. But I do want to bring this up. The attorney, and we'll kind of cover some more detail of the letter in a minute. This is the attorney, y'all. This is Lane Stellmacher, apparently he took down his Twitter page. The Alyssa Mercante's attorney, right, Jeff, that sent you the cease and desist letter. This is the guy.
Yeah, and I was actually very familiar with him because I actually did quite a bit of research on him after the letter got sent to Kiwi Farms. Because personally, after she threatened to send letters to a bunch of people, I was very curious. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to eventually come around to me. I should probably get ahead of this and figure out what I'm dealing with. And when I started diving into this guy, I was like, oh my God, he is. There are no words that I can say that are polite about it. So I'm just going to leave it at how does this type of person have a law degree and practice? Because
he seems to have about as much social, emotional, mental stability as perhaps Miss Mercante does.
Which
is maybe why he got hired. I don't know.
Well, it's almost like I said this in one of my videos too, or a live stream earlier. It's interesting in this world how some people really find each other. Isn't it interesting?
Now, I want to say, they want to call us incels. This is the guy. This is the attorney right here. So just throwing that out there. Okay.
Not at all. Not, and I want to go on record as saying he's not at all a PDF acrobat. Not at all. I'm saying that.
I mean, I would like to, if I got to ask him a question, I would like to ask him if he sits on
acrobat.
I would like to ask him if he sits on couches to watch anyone. That would be my first question. That would be my first fair question too. I just want to ask him that.
It's like Feige's office at Marvel. Okay.
The first question I would ask him is what his pronouns are. I think that's really important. You need to find out. These are important things. And why is it? Sorry, Savvy. I need to know these things. Can't disrespect him by any means.
Good guy, Craig, coming in with the inclusivity.
Right. That's right.
No, wait.
I'm surprised you don't want to ask him on his take on Jake Gyllenhaal.
I was gonna say, can you tell me about Jake Gyllenhaal's abs, or possibly your thoughts on George Floyd?
Oh God! Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.